The story is Martha Blah Blah by Susan Middaugh. Martha was always a great communicator. Sad, happy, mad. But when she ate alphabet soup, the letters went up to her brain instead of down to her stomach. And Martha spoke words. Isn't it time for my dinner? Martha loved letters. She loved words. At last, now I can say, I'm hungry. Let's eat. Make mine steak and let me out, let me in, let me out, let me in. So Martha's family gave her a bowl of alphabet soup every day. Martha never missed a meal. Having words opened up a world of possibilities for Martha. All the employees at the local Burger Boy knew her well. Welcome to Burger Boy. May I take your order? 10 plain burgers, no sauce, no buns. And the neighbor dogs depended on her. Gus says he's sorry about the steak, but you know dogs will be dogs. Of course, Martha couldn't help but notice how much her family enjoyed having a talking dog. How special they thought she was. What an amazing dog. Yes, she is. That's my dog. What breed is she? Great day for a run. Where's the stick? Look, a talking dog. Yeah, right. There was someone else who loved letters as much as Martha. Alf Abbott was the A man at Granny's Soup Company. He made all the A's that went into the alphabet soup. Alf loved his job, and he was good at it. He assumed he would always have it. Unfortunately, the new owner of Granny's Soup Company, Granny Flo, had other ideas. Granny Flo was looking at a portrait of the founder, Granny Elsie, when she made an important business decision. Why do we need all those letters? This is soup, not school. But she was really thinking fewer letters mean bigger profits. So Granny Flo summoned her 26 alphabeticians and began to draw letters from a hat. 13 alphabeticians were suddenly out of work. One of them was Alf. Goodbye, B. Sayonara, S. Toodaloo, T. Adios, A. Within a week, cartons of the new soup went out to local supermarkets. No one will even notice a difference, thought Granny Flo. But several days later, after finishing her daily bowl of alphabet soup, Martha said, Goopo. What did you say? Asked Helen. I goo. Helen giggled. How embarrassing, thought Martha. Must be a touch of laryngitis. But it wasn't laryngitis. Strange sounds continued to come from Martha's mouth all day. Oh, higgy wog. Woggo. Woggo, woggo, go, go, woof. The next day wasn't any better. Hogoo hog. What did you call me? Excuse me, so I guess you don't want a burger? Martha ate bowl after bowl of alphabet soup, but it was no use. Nothing she said made any sense at all. I'm afraid Martha is losing her ability to speak, said Helen's mother. Oh, goo. Oh, no, thought Martha. She couldn't imagine not being able to talk. No more Burger Boy, no more telephone calls, just another dog scratching on the door to go out. Somebody let the dog out. And what would her family think if Martha lost her letters? It's your turn to walk the dog. What dog? Not me, I did it last week. I couldn't stand that, thought Martha, and she went outside. She walked down the street away from home, mumbling to herself, Wogo, wahagago, woo, wogo. Martha had wondered for several hours when a familiar aroma reminded her that she had missed something important. Oopo! She followed her nose. And her nose led her directly to Alf Abbott's kitchen, where Alf was heating up a can of soup. Come in, said Alf, who missed his friends from the soup company. He poured Martha a big bowl of alphabet soup. Martha ate her soup happily, but without expectations, while Alf gazed at the bowl in his lap. There it is, he said, a perfect A. And look at that L. Boy, Lou sure had a way with pasta. Alf continued to mar each letter in his soup until Martha was almost asleep. lulled by the sweet sound of vowels and consonants. Then Alf said in the saddest voice, "My last can of real alphabet soup. It's just not the same since Granny let out half the letters." "What did you say?" The words came out of Martha's mouth perfectly clearly. Martha didn't know whether to laugh or growl. To Alf's absolute astonishment, she started to sing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I have all 26. There are soup cans to be fixed. Then she said, "Where's Granny?" Martha found Granny Flo in her office. She got right to the point. "You broke your promise." Granny Flo turned angrily in her chair, but all she could see was Granny Elsie looking right at her. Granny Flo was terrified. "Did you speak?" she asked the portrait in a small voice. "Every letter in every can," said Martha from behind the desk. "You promised." "But it was for good business. It was good for business," said Granny Flo to the portrait. "Good soup is your business," said Martha. "Put all the letters back in the soup." Granny Flo made the first of 13 calls from beneath her desk. She began with A, of course. "Hello, Alf." What would people do without dogs? Martha was feeling better in every way when suddenly she heard familiar voices calling her name. Then her whole family was hugging her and talking at the same time. They were saying wonderful things. "Martha, our Martha, where were you? We've been looking for hours. When you missed dinner, we were so worried. You never miss a meal. Are you hungry? We'll fix you a burger at home." And all before Martha could even say a word. I hope you love this story as much as I did. Martha was a very smart dog, wasn't she? She realized near the end of the story the importance of needing all of the letters of your alphabet to be able to say your words correctly and not sounding funny. I hope that you all still are studying and practicing and writing your ABCs. Don't forget your blends and chunks too. And be like Martha, eat your alphabet soup.